Hello everyone, Daniel Kerr here. Here I have my Korg Electribe, which has been converted to an Electribe sampler. And I wanted to show you what I've been working on with my sample set. Along with the sample set, I've been putting together pattern sets as well. But what's going on here, there is a lack of an arpeggiator, or a proper arpeggiator, on the Electribe and the Electribe sampler, as everybody knows. And that was a huge ordeal for some people, myself included. Some things like song mode and whatnot, not really important to me. No pattern chaining, yeah, very important. Nonetheless, there's no good arpeggiator on here. You have your gate arp, but it's kind of a joke. Doesn't really work very well. The timing is terrible, and it doesn't play when you hold down notes. It doesn't play your notes in a chronological succession. It just plays them a gated chord, which is, yeah, it's more like a. It's not really a. It's a gate. It's like a tremolo, like a square wave tremolo rather than an arpeggio. Nonetheless, so what I've done is I've gone into my DAW, and I've gone ahead and I've put together pattern after pattern that are just filled with arpeggios, right? And that way, these arpeggio patterns will be saved in your in a pattern set or whatever, and every time you load up a new pattern set or whatever, you can load these up individually, or you can load them up all together as a set. And how it goes is like this, like as you can see here. Hopefully this shows up on the camera, I don't know. As you can see here in pattern number 001, we have C minor 8th note arpeggios, right? So on every pad, as you can see, this is pad 10 right here. Okay, and if I use the okay, as you can see, every single pad has a different arpeggio, and you can of course change the oscillators as you're listening. All these synth waves are in my sample set, by the way, and that's where all the sounds come from. I'm only working with sounds that are in my sample set that I've been working on. Number 2 is C minor 16th note arpeggios. Okay. And the next one is C sharp minor arpeggios. And the next one is D minor arpeggios, and so on and so forth. Now, having these all in one pattern, it's kind of nifty and all that, but it becomes very useful when you are working. So let's go back to 245. There's nothing on there. Let's go ahead and change the length to 4, and let's just do this one in D minor. All right, so we'll go D, and I'll change the scale to Aeolian, right? And I'm going to slap together a pattern real quick, and I'm going to turn the microphone off and set it down. So 1 second. I knew something was wrong. Okay, so I got a nifty little sequence going, whatever, it's in D minor. Let's just say I want an arpeggio on here. I'm like, what arpeggio do I want? So I'll save this, it's 245, and then I'll stop it, and what I'll decide is, let's see, if I go to trigger, I want the arpeggio here. And right now there's no oscillator in there, it's audio in. So what I'll do is I'll say shift and pad number 12, pad number 13 is copy part, yes. I want to copy part from, say, D minor, number 4, and yes. And which one do I want? Let's just say I want this one, and I want to put it on this pad, okay? And now, there is an arpeggio there that I got from the other pattern. Now I can obviously audition different sounds as well to see what goes well with this, which I like this kind of the way it is. Sweet. Yeah, so that's how that works. Yep. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty sweet the way I have it all set up, and there's lots and lots of variety in in all the minor keys, actually. I plan on doing a little bit more exotic keys, exotic scales rather, with Egyptian scale and some Arabic scales and whatnot, but I haven't gotten to them. I never write in major, so you know, if you want some in major, I might be able to accommodate one or two people, but I really don't want to, because this is actually a lot of work. But anyway, I encourage everybody to seek out this method of putting together a bank of arpeggios, and it really has made my work very quick and very easy. You know what? I'm going to do one more video, actually tack it on the end of this one. I want to show you how these arpeggios sound when they're synced up to the Korg Voca sample. Yeah. Anyway, everybody have a good weekend, and I guess it's only Wednesday. Still the weekend for most of us. Yeah, everybody have a good week, and I'll talk to you soon.